angel to visit in the night. I pray and I pray, but the demons don't subside. I wake up in the morning, see my life.
Wake your ass up! It is Trifling Tacky Thursday. Wake your ass up. Go get some coffee, wipe the sleep out your eyes. Go wash your ass. It is Thursday. The week is almost over already. Thank God.
Yeah,
Thank God we get to see it.
especially for Danny Masterson. You hear
Who the
about
hell is that?
All right, did you ever see that 70s show?
Oh yeah, I heard about him. He got accused of being a bad boy.
Yeah, I think he's getting 30 years. He's getting 30 years in prison, man.
Oh Lord. You think he did it?
Man, nowadays it's hard to tell. Well, you got that whole Me Too thing going on.
You just
So,
don't know no more.
I just don't know. I mean,
Like, I want to believe you, but I just don't know.
nowadays
Y'all did this to yourselves. Y'all did this to yourselves.
you could just
This has gotten so bad that men have said, you know what? I don't know if I believe you in that.
a guy can just look at a woman and then be accused of sexual assault. So
Right.
I just don't know what to
They have
believe.
made it hard for men. Like, you women that are not married or not dating, y'all have made it hard for yourselves. Men are scared to approach you.
Yep.
Men do not know if they can say, "Hey, you're beautiful. Hey, how you doing? Good looking." Men can't. Men gotta wait for you to make a move. Like, I want to say something, but let me see if I can give her an eye, like a blink.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to look at you.
Right. Even eye contact is rape.
I tell you, don't know what to believe.
Oh my goodness. Welcome to the show. I see some people in the show watching. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. It's just a black man and a white man talking.
And that's not supposed to be possible. There's something that's not supposed to be possible.
Oh no, it's white supremacy. I should not be talking to you.
Yeah. Hey, we just welcomed you into the clan.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Tom Brady might not be done playing football.
Oh God.
Yes, Tom Brady might make a return to play with the Raiders because Jimmy Garoppolo has a hurt foot.
Poor baby.
Yes, he has a hurt foot. They signed a broke quarterback, and now Tom Brady might have to own the Raiders and play for the Raiders. I didn't know y'all knew that. Tom Brady owns half of, well, I don't know if half, but a percentage of the Raiders.
Oh God.
And he's trying to play again.
Isn't there a
Just
rule
don't
against
know when to
that?
hang him up, huh? I mean, look, the man can still play. Gotta give it up to him. The man is what, 46?
Yeah, he's the GOAT, man.
The
But
man can still play.
it's still the Raiders.
He can play better than a lot of these young guys. So hey, you can still play.
Yeah.
What else we got? I'm trying to think what else we got. Next week, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Dickhead Mike Pence announces president run. Next, what's today? Today is the 1st. He will be announcing on June 7th his big run for presidency. What do you think? What do you think about Mike Pence?
Is there a negative percentage on the poll?
Man, these damn clowns.
Does he honestly think anybody wants to vote for him?
Oh yeah, he saved America. He saved America on January 6th. I'm thinking Juneteenth. Oh, matter of fact, it is June. Oh Lord, it's Juneteenth. Oh. Juneteenth and Pride Month this month. It's Pride Month and Juneteenth this month.
You know, I used to think
I was wondering why I said that out my mouth, and that's why I said it. Juneteenth this month, and all month is Pride Month.
I used to think Mike Pence was somebody because he was supposed to be a Christian and all that,
Yeah.
and he just
He
didn't.
said God told him to do it.
He's end up being a shill just like the rest of them. He is a rhino.
Yeah. He said God told him to verify the election.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's what he said. He said God told him to do it. Sir, you fucked us all. You gave us this jackass in office. You gave us Sleepy Damn Joe.
I wonder what they offered him.
Well, I would say he's a rhino at this point.
He is a rhino.
So it's a possibility he may be next in line. He may be next to get the vote. Maybe. I don't know.
If that guy ends up being a presidential candidate for real,
Hey, I don't put nothing. Hey, if he gets it, I know why he got it. He saved America. He saved to them. He saved America to them.
he might as well be a Democrat.
You might, yes. I don't know why Trump is even running as a Republican. I don't even know why he's running. Why don't you start your own? You got so many people that don't want to choose a side. You don't want nobody. They don't want to choose Republican. They don't want to choose Democrat.
Now's the perfect time to try to start a third party.
Yes.
Honestly,
This is the time. And look, I don't identify as Democrat or Republican. I identify as a Trumpican. That's what I identify as, because Trump is neither himself. He just had to pick a side. But now he has a base. He don't need a side.
like I say, perfect time to start a third party. People have been wanting a third party option for the longest time.
You know, if he wins, he's got to go through the same shit he did the last time. The same shit all over again. We ain't got time for that. We don't have time to fight with the Republicans and the Democrats and
start the Patriot Party.
yes, there you go, the Patriot Party. So nobody feels they have to pick a whack ass side because both sides are actually whack as hell.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
that's the problem, man. You've got too many rhinos, and then you've got the crazy Dems. You need another party.
yes, we need something, man. We need something.
I mean,
but if Trump want to keep running with him, hey, all right, fine. I don't know why, but okay.
I mean, the Republican Party is basically split up. You've got the MAGAs, you've got the rhinos, and then you got the far right.
Oh, right.
So, I mean, the MAGAs are the ones that I side with. So,
right, MAGA all day.
mm-hmm.
Oh man, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean, I only pick Republicans because that's the closest to my values that I can pick.
That's right. That's the only reason we picked that side. Oh, but other than that, we're not saying the Republicans are great. They got a lot of shit to clean up too. But that's the only side we can go with. The other side just doing whatever.
Yep. Patriot Party, man.
Ladies and gentlemen. Why are y'all doing this? Why are you all doing this? Why are you not teaching your children right from wrong?
Amen.
Why are you telling them that they can do and say whatever they want to do because they have rights? Ladies and gentlemen, we have an 11-year-old boy that got shot by the police. He called the police for his mama because his mama, her boyfriend was trying to break in the house. Or baby mama, I don't know. Baby daddy, whatever, I don't know. Called the police because her boyfriend or baby father was banging on the door or banging on the window trying to get in the house. He called the police because he was scared. His mom was scared. His mama told him to call the police. When the police got to the house, I'm going to tell you what happened. The police told them to put their hands up or whatever. And unfortunately, the boy did not follow directions.
Mm-mm.
The boy came out. The police were threatened. And the police shot. They shot an 11-year-old boy. Now, mind it, the 11-year-old boy is fine. He's better. But guess what? Now you're gonna have Al. You got Al Sharpton.
Oh God.
You got Benjamin Crump. Ready, waiting, ready to sue, and ready to start Black Lives Matter all over again.
Oh God, really?
All over again.
Al Sharpton.
Yeah, Al Sharpton, Jesse Jackson, Benjamin
Jesse
Crump,
Jerko.
all of them, yes, they're ready to start it all over again because they're sick and tired of white officers shooting black people. Now, mind it, I don't know if the officer is white or black that shot him because they haven't shown the officer that shot this boy yet. But guess what? It doesn't matter. It's blue versus black. And his boy got shot because more than likely he did not do what the police told him to do. Ladies and gentlemen, all you got to do is follow directions. That's it. Follow directions. And you will live to see another day. I promise you, you will. That's it. You follow the directions in school. Your parents gave you rules. You followed the rules of your parents. Teach your children to follow the rules. That's it. And you too. Y'all think y'all can just do what you want.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to work. It's not. You've seen. We've all seen that. If you do what you want, you end up what? Dead.
Mm-hmm. Yep. See, you got these people who say, "Well, I've got rights." Well, yeah, you do have rights. But in that situation, that's what I'm saying. In that situation, just comply. Do what you're told. If you have a complaint, then take it to the courts.
That's it.
Settle it there. That way, everybody walks away unharmed.
Right. And then
People can't get that in their heads. They're like, "Oh, I have the right to do this. I have the right to do that." Well, we'll argue that in court.
Right. Talk about your rights in court.
I
But
mean,
not on the street.
if they violate your rights, then you can civilly sue
Yes.
them as well. So
There you go.
just wait until after the situation's over with, so that we don't have any shootings.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Jesus Christ, man.
the police don't know you. They don't know you. They don't know your name. They don't know where you're from. They don't know your criminal record. They don't know nothing about you. Period. To them, when they see you, at this point, you are a criminal until you prove otherwise.
Did you see the video of there was one of those advocate groups, always talking bad about the cops. You don't always have to pull your gun and you don't have to shoot and everything. They took them on a simulated situation.
Right.
And it's funny how many of them prematurely pulled their guns and shot at whatever the situation was going on, whatever the character was that was.
Right.
I don't know if it was an innocent person in the situation or a criminal.
Right.
But they were quick to pull the gun and shoot. And they're like, "Oh, now we understand." Because you've got crazy people out there that you don't have any idea how they're going to react in a situation.
Right.
You're scared for your life.
And
You're going to
they're scared
protect
for
yourself. You are going to protect yourself.
Right. These officers are not robots. They are human beings.
Exactly.
It'd be different if it was a robot.
Right. If you think you can do any better, by all means, you go out there and you try. And let's see how you react.
There you go. All you have to do is join the force yourself. That's
They-
it.
They think that all cops are supposed to be, like you said, a robot.
Right. And
That's
they're not.
impossible.
They're human beings. They have feelings. They're scared. They're just like you. You
I'm-
scared and they scared. They're like, oh Lord, here we go. I gotta pull this guy over or this lady over. Hope she don't cause me no damn problems.
Look, when I was a teenager, I had tried to overdose. All right. And I ended up in the hospital, and I was trying to leave the hospital before they could help me. So they tied me to the bed. All right. So mind you, it was just gauze that they tied me down with. Well,
right.
I was able to pick that gauze and get out of it, right? So as soon as I got loose, I took off running, and I ran out of the hospital.
Oh man!
So they called the cops to come pick me up. So the cop tried to stop me, and I wouldn't listen. I was determined to end my life that day. I was ready to die. Okay, and I tried to take off, and the cop tried to get me, and he ended up tripping me. And when I hit the ground, he slammed my head into the curb, and I still have a scar over my eye where I got my head pounded into it. But he didn't know if I was jacked up on some crazy drugs or what, because I was acting a fool.
Right. He don't know nothing. He just know you running.
You know,
you could have killed somebody.
I'm just saying it. If he had known what was going on as far as my mental state at that moment, he could have handled it different.
A little bit differently. Right. But he didn't know.
I can't blame him for what happened to me because he didn't know.
Exactly. There you go.
I didn't comply.
Right.
I mean, I tried to steal a car to get away. I'm serious. I was ready to end it that day.
Wow, man. That's crazy. Hey.
But you know what? I'm still alive. Yeah, I got a scar.
Right.
It reminds me of how stupid I was.
There you go. Yep. Yeah. If he would have just stopped when the police said stop, he wouldn't have got in that situation either. See? All you have to do is follow directions. That's it.
And what? Guess what, people? I'm white.
And he's white. Ladies and gentlemen, look at that. He ain't got no white privilege.
My privilege went out the window that day.
He didn't work that day. Oh, man, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get to today's show. We gave it the news. We talked about, different stuff. Today's show. Are men more focused on winning than leading?
Most.
Ladies and gentlemen, I see a lot of men trying to compete with women. Compete. Actually compete. I could do this better than you and whatever. First of all, ladies and gentlemen, let's take it back. First of all, let me get back on my screen. My screen went out here. Hold on. There we go. Men will put on the earth to lead. That will put on the earth to. We'll put on the earth to lead. We're not supposed to be competing against you in anything. Anything. The problem I'm seeing with men today is that we are too busy trying to outdo ourselves. Men try to outdo men, and men are trying to outdo men and women. Huh? We shouldn't. There's no competition. There is no competition. None. So we're so busy competing with ourselves and women that we forgot that we are leaders.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what's happening, ladies and gentlemen? Guess what's happening? Women have picked up that we are competing against them, and they're using it against us.
Yep.
They have seen that we have gotten to a point where we're competing so hard that we forgot to lead. And he was like, what? That don't make sense. Let me explain it to you. Let's talk about sports. Teams. Sometimes the best player of the team is not leading the team.
LeBron James.
I wasn't going to say that. Let's talk about the Golden State Warriors. The best player on the team is Steph Curry. But guess what? Steph Curry doesn't lead the Golden State Warriors. Guess who leads the Golden State Warriors? Draymond Green. Draymond Green is the leader of the Golden State Warriors.
Be right back.
Okay. So, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, Draymond Green is the leader of the Golden State Warriors, and he's not even the best player on the team. So let's go back to men. Men are not leading when they should be leading. We need to stop competing with women. Stop competing. There's no competition. We're different. Women are stronger than men. They're not. We already know that for a fact. There's certain jobs that women won't do. We know that for a fact. But still, we're still competing with women. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to say this. No, I'm not going to say nothing. Let me ask you this. Do you all think, today's question for today, I'm going to put it up here. Put it up and put it up here. Are men now scared of women? Are men now scared of women? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to say that yes, men are scared of women today. For all reasons, for all type of reasons. Men are scared to lose their job to women. Men are scared to approach women. Men are scared to lead women.
Men are pussies.
Are scared.
Men are pussies.
There you go. Men are definitely vaginas. Gentlemen, we were put here to lead. Lead, not compete. Women are actually supposed to follow. They are. Women are supposed to follow. But you're not giving the women the opportunity to follow. You're not. They see our weakness. And they are capitalizing on it every day. It's gotten so bad. I see it happen on social media. On different podcasts. You got men and women talking about the same thing, and men are shut down by the woman. Sir, look, when it comes time for a man to speak, a man should speak. But a woman cuts you off, you shut up. That's pussy.
Mm-hmm.
That's vagina. That's a real simp move. That is real simp. You should never, ever, I don't care when, where, whatever, ever let a woman tell you to shut up.
Mm-mm.
If you got something to say, if it's your time to talk, and you're talking, and a woman says, "Oh no, shut up, you stupid," and you shut up, she won. She's beat you. You lost. You've lost all your manhood. She took it.
So watch Nico.
Nico will be on Friday. Nico again will show you how to be a man. And he will tell you right there, if you doing that, you would have lost your man card. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a guy on YouTube. I don't know if you know him, not Jesse Lee Peterson. Jesse Lee Peterson talks about women obeying their husbands. Obeying. Men are so simp. They say, "Oh no, my women don't obey nothing. We obey each other." What do you mean? Listen, leadership.
Yep.
We have to. Look what's going on. Fellas, I get it. It is scary to be a man. I get it.
And it's society's fault.
When is it going to start? When are we going to stand up and say, guess what? I'm a man. I got balls. I was meant to lead.
Yep.
It just went away. The leadership went away.
Society has put so much pressure on males. You know, they talk about toxic masculinity and blah, 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 blah. And you know what? I'm for toxic masculinity.
Yes, at this point, yes. Be as toxic as possible.
Because the things that they call toxic are not toxic. No. If a man likes to lay around in his underwear and scratch his balls while watching the ball game and drinking a beer, that's toxic to them.
Right.
That's
so what do you want him to do? What do you want him to do while watching the game? You want him to do your hair? Braid your hair? You want him to cook? You want him to cook dinner while? It'd be so sexy if you mopped the floor while watching the game.
Yeah. What gets me is the things that they consider toxic aren't toxic, but the things that are toxic are being excused. I literally watched a video of this lady having a freaking meltdown because another lady in this organization, I guess they give out free housing or something, but this one agent was saying, hey, this guy is a sex offender. He's a repeat sex offender. He literally had been touching on that woman while she was trying to interview him. And her boss, another female, is having a meltdown saying, I don't care if he is a sex offender. He deserves housing, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, that's toxic. I'm sorry. I see you put your hands on another woman. I'm stepping in and saying something. You don't put your hands on another woman.
Right. Right.
You don't assault a woman. If she says no, no means no.
Yeah. You know the crazy thing that is? There's a story. It was a story just like that not long ago, where the man had saw a man putting hands on a woman.
Mm-hmm.
And the woman shot the man helping her because he was beating her man's ass.
I've seen stuff like that.
Shit,
I don't get it.
Getting your ass beat by the same dude whose ass I'm beating, and you shot me for helping you.
You know,
you can't do right.
Here in Texas, your typical male is going to be your, cowboy hat wearing, boot wearing, country western music listening, beer drinking, fishing kind of guy, right?
Sounds like my kind of guy too.
Likes to go hunting and that kind of thing. Okay, that's what they're calling toxic.
Right.
That is not toxic.
No, that's just a man being a man and enjoying what he likes to enjoy.
Exactly. That's just part of our nature. We're hunters. By nature, we're hunters.
Right.
And females, by nature, are the ones that are nurturing. They're the ones that take care of the household, take care of the children, or loving and that kind of thing. And the man is supposed to provide for his woman. You can call me a pig if you want to. I could care less. I don't care what you think about me, but that's what the roles are supposed to be.
Exactly.
But we're switching roles.
Mm-hmm.
As a nation, we're getting weaker because our men are giving up their leadership to women. Mm-hmm. Women see this weakness and they're like, okay, somebody's got to step in and lead.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sorry, but God created man. He took the rib from Adam, created woman. And woman was supposed to be a helpmate.
Right.
Now, I'm not saying that you get married and you treat your wife like a slave.
No, right.
I'm saying you step up, You lead the household. You take care of the household. She says, "Okay, I'm taking care of the house. I want the children in bed by 8 o'clock, and I want them to do their homework and all that kind of stuff." And then the man is supposed to come in and enforce that if the kids aren't doing what they're told.
Mm-hmm.
And once again, I know I reference this show a lot. If you haven't seen it, watch The Real McCoys. It's from 1957. And I'm going to tell you what, life in that show is so different than what it is now.
I'm sure.
God, I wish I could go back to
them. Yeah, times have definitely changed, ladies and gentlemen. They definitely changed. It's gotten so bad. I've got to tell you this. This is news. I've got to tell you this. In case y'all did not hear yet, Uganda has passed the no LGBTQ law. So you can't be LGBTQ. You can't even say the word. None of it. You can't say lesbian, gay, bisexual. You can't even say the word. You will get the death penalty if you get caught.
My gosh.
In Uganda. And of course, we said, oh, that's not, we always get involved in stuff that we shouldn't. And guess what the Ugandan president said?
Screw y'all.
Y'all can stay in hell.
We are not the world police. I'm sorry.
He said y'all are Satan. Y'all are hell. Y'all can stay in hell and burn. Mind your fucking business. Here's what he said. Mind your fucking business. Yeah. He said, I would not practice no satanic anything in my country.
Hey, it's their country. They can run it how they want to.
Ladies and gentlemen,
we have nothing to say.
He told us to burn in hell. Because we're burning in hell.
Where's the Rainbow Airlines that's headed that direction? Are they heading over there to protest?
Oh, man.
It's funny. We give everybody the right to, you can be gay and you can even get married and do whatever you want to in this country. Right. But yet they still want to protest here, which I don't understand. But where they're actually oppressing people that are gay, why aren't they going over to those countries and protesting? You got the right here, but you're still fighting for a right that you have.
Right. Don't make sense. Like I said, you give an inch, and they want to take a whole damn yard.
Well, exactly. I mean, how long did they fight for rights? And they were finally given the rights. They even given the right to marriage. By the way, Obama was against that, if y'all didn't know. But you have been given that right. The only thing that we're asking, you do whatever you want to as an adult. Just leave the kids alone. And that's what they're fighting for, is to indoctrinate our children.
Mm-hmm.
Let the kids grow up and decide for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Quit pushing it on them.
What's his name? Trying to think his name. Got his name. But anyway, before I got on the show today, I watched a short on YouTube, and he said what the LGBTQ is trying to do is stop reproduction. Yeah. I mean, think about it. If men get married, they can't reproduce. If two women get together, they can't reproduce. Children want to change sexes. There's no more children. There's no more reproduction.
You know, I'm not saying that a gay couple can't be a good parent, because I do know some. I do know some
they
great.
Have their own kids.
They can't have their own kids. They like to adopt.
Right.
And I do know some gay couples that they'd be awesome parents.
Right.
They're gay themselves, but they're not pushing that on the child. They let the kid grow up to be whatever they want to be.
Right.
But there was a time where a gay couple couldn't. adopt. And it gives you that question of, do you eliminate it altogether? Because there are some good gay couples out there, but there's also ones out there that aren't good, that either want to push their agenda on the kid, or they want to abuse the kid sexually.
Right.
So what do you do? What's the moral thing to do here?
I don't know. Anyway, his name is Dr. Umar Johnson. I feel like, is it Dr. Umar Johnson? Yes, Dr. Umar Johnson. Look him up. He talks a lot about the roles of men and the roles of women, and he's all over the place. But he hits some good stuff on his show on YouTube.
Yeah. But you also have to say there's straight couples out there that aren't good parents either.
Yes, and we see it. We
definitely see it.
We see it. We are seeing it, and parents are not telling their children right from wrong, even those that are trying to be in their lives.
I don't understand this couple. You got the man who decided to be a woman, and the woman that decided to be a man. So the biological woman had a baby, and the biological man is trying to breastfeed the kid. I mean, come on. Are you really that stupid? Your feelings mean that much that you're going to try to get the baby to suck on a man's tit? I mean, come to reality, people.
Hey, man, men can get pregnant now, man.
I'm sorry, but this is just, it's gotten way out of hand.
Oh, man. You have men out here in the world today that want to be pregnant. They want to experience pregnancy.
Have you ever seen Monty Python's Life of Brian?
I've heard of it.
Okay, if you haven't seen that movie, you need to see it. But there's a clip where this guy decides that he wants to be a woman. And like, why do you want to be a woman? Because I want to have a baby. And the other one's like, you don't have a womb. How can you have a baby? And the whole skit's surrounded about this whole subject, right?
Right.
And one of them's like, well, how about we compromise and we just have, we will fight for your right to want to have a baby. Watch that movie. It is hilarious.
Oh my God. Hey, if they find a way, go for it.
Oh, well, some fool said that they, because they have, I guess, been able to take a womb out of one woman and put it in another woman, that one day they'll be able to take the womb from a woman and put it in a man. But I'm like, where is it going to come out? I mean, even if you have a vagina put in,
it's gonna come right the man's ass.
Your bone structure is not going to allow for a baby to come out, even if you have a fake vagina.
Oh my goodness, man! Why we even have see this?
You would not have had
this conversation
when we were teenagers and young adults. So this conversation would have never even went on.
This is sad. Then we talk about men getting pregnant.
People used to have brains. I don't know what the hell's happening.
Oh my goodness. Society don't want you to think. They just want you to pay attention. Listen to me. Pay attention.
It's my feelings that count.
Niggas get pregnant, all right? That's it.
Yeah. Facts don't matter anymore. It's how you feel.
I don't care what you see. Yeah, he said she a woman. And you better call her that. Or else.
There was a point that I wanted to make when I read this whole subject for today about winning and leading, and actions speak louder than words. When you hear Trump talk, Trump sounds more like he cares about winning than he does leading, but his actions say otherwise.
Oh, right.
Because when he came into office, he could have easily had Hillary convicted for the things that she did.
Oh, yeah, of course.
But he decided that he wanted the nation to heal, that it wasn't a good idea at the time, that he was going to let this go just so there wouldn't be a war.
Right.
But then you got Joe Biden comes on the scene where he talks about being a leader and bringing the country together and healing, but his actions say otherwise. He has divided this country like we've never been divided before. So who's the real leader here?
How long has Biden been in office? I mean, in politics?
He's been in politics since 1972, I believe.
Like 50,
he's been in office 51 years.
And can anybody tell me what he's done in 51 years?
I can tell you what he's tried to do.
He's done before he became president. What has he done?
I'll tell you what he's accomplished. He set out to segregate us, and he's accomplishing that right now. Because he was about segregation. Wasn't his mentor? What is his name? George Duke something? No, it was Byrd.
Byrd. There you go, Byrd.
Yeah, who was
remember the KKK.
He was a grand cyclops in the KKK.
Yes, that was his mentor, Byrd. And
he has tricked this nation into thinking that he is some kind of I don't know, a liberator or something. He says that he's all about minorities and black people.
No.
But what is he had set out to segregate this country. And what better way than to make up this narrative that the biggest threat is white supremacy. Okay. Tell me, give me one good example. Give me one good example of white supremacy right now. You know
what's funny? Why do they always act like it's not them? Like they talk about always the country's in a mess and we need to do this. Sir, you're in office.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, the country's a mess. You're the one leading. Who's leading?
We have tried so hard to bring people together. There was a time when you couldn't even drink from the same water fountain. They had whites only water fountains and black only water fountains.
Right.
Whites only bathroom, black only bathrooms. You couldn't have a minority come into some restaurants. There would be a section of the bus that was designated for black folks and designated for white folks. You didn't even let them go to school together. And we brought that people together. And now what's happening?
Mess.
It's segregated all over again. You see it in the colleges. There's graduations that are for whites only, blacks only.
Go to the prisons. Only. Go to the prisons. Blacks on this side, Hispanics on this side, whites on this side.
Everything that
we all criminals. We should all be together.
Everything that we tried to accomplish, that we did accomplish, is being unraveled now, and everybody's being separated all over again. There is now a race war that shouldn't be a race war.
Right.
Everything had gotten better, and now things have gotten worse.
It's a mess. It's a disaster. It's a disaster.
But people do not want to admit it. They want to be victims, and they want you to believe that, oh my gosh, there's all these white Klansmen walking around wanting to kill black people.
Where they at? I don't see no robes.
Dude, when I was working, we all worked together. There wasn't, oh, I'm not going to work with him because he's black, or I'm not going to work with him because he's Hispanic, and blah, 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 blah. In fact, the only person that had a problem in the whole department was this young black kid who I tried my best to befriend, but he always found something to be a victim about and to whine about.
Yeah, of course.
He's got that pushed into his brain that oh, we're white people and we're trying to oppress him, and nobody was trying to oppress him. In fact, the department he was in, you had to have a license to do what he was doing. And he kept failing and kept failing, and they kept giving him chance after chance after chance. In fact, they treated him better than they did a lot of other people, because there was a white guy that had been there almost to the point of he was ready to retire, and his license lapsed, and they took his job away from him.
Wow. Huh.
So who's being oppressed?
Man.
Yeah. There's some prejudice there, all right.
Oh yeah. Yeah, of course. I've been saying it. The only supremacy there is in America right now is black supremacy.
And I don't like it being that way. I don't like having to talk this way.
I could do the same job you can do. I can get the same education you can get. Whatever you get, I can get. There's nothing that you can do that I can't do.
Exactly.
Period. Nothing. The only difference is, guess what? I have an upper hand because I have a privilege. I get black privilege. Oh, yeah, the white guy, he got more education and whatever, but guess what? We need black people. He's hired. What? Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, there's a certain code that jobs got to go through when it comes to hiring time. They have to have an amount of black people in the job. They have to have an amount of Hispanics at the job. They have to have a certain amount
of women.
And that too, women too. It's not even going off of qualifications, education. It's going off of your skin, your race.
Yeah, if there's any entitlement, we've given it up.
So you have a degree, I have nothing, and we both have that application in, and I get hired because I'm black.
Because why? Because you're underprivileged, and we have to feel sorry for you.
Yeah, and they got to make a certain amount of a quota of black people at the job.
Yeah, it's funny because the conservative will say you can do the same thing that I can do, and but the liberal says, oh, we have to give you special privilege because you're not as good as I am.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But people don't want to admit that.
Talking about men's common sense. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a story that just came out probably a month ago, a few days ago, probably a few weeks ago. Man, woman, they're not married, they have a child. White guy, black lady, they have a child together. The baby mother, she's a drug addict. The child gets taken away from the drug addict. The child's with the father. The father lets the daughter spend time with mama for a week. Mind it, mama is a drug addict. Mama owes her drug dealer some money because she's been getting free drugs, and she said, "You can put on my tab. I'll pay you later." Okay. Drug dealer comes by to collect his money. Drug dealer, baby mama, drug addict. She don't have no money to offer the drug dealer. Guess what she offers the drug dealer?
No, the baby.
The baby. The baby is no longer here. The drug dealer took advantage of the child and then dropped her off in the daggone woods. Sir, father, you knew that your baby mother was a drug addict. You knew it. They took the child from the baby mother for a reason, to give it to you. But you thought it was safe thought was cool. Oh yeah, man, I get it. You know, you want your child to spend time with the mom, but you should do it with supervised visit.
Yep.
And you gave your child back over to the person they took the child from. And now your child is no longer here. But guess what? Baby mom she's not in trouble. She didn't get charged for giving her baby to a drug dealer. No time. Now let's reverse that, ladies and gentlemen. Let's reverse that story. Let's reverse it. Now, if that would have happened, if I was a drug addict and I gave my child to my drug dealer, you think I'd get off? You think oh, it's okay, sir. You're on drugs. It's okay. You wasn't thinking straight. No, I would be in prison right with the damn drug dealer.
Mm-hmm.
And you want to know why these things are happening, ladies and gentlemen? I'm going to tell you why. That's why we're doing this show. Men aren't standing up. We're not standing up. There is no reason. There's no reason that we do the same crime. And I do more time than you. Or you don't do no time at all. And I do all the time. But we do the same damn crime. We do it together. Oh, no. He made her do it. What? She got a brain? You can't make nobody do nothing. You make a child do something, but a grown-ass person, you can't make a grown person do nothing they don't want to do. Nothing. But yeah, they want to put it all on the man. Oh, no, he made her do it. He played with her emotions. He played with her mind. And we make it seem like it makes sense. Fellas, it don't make sense. It don't make sense. We have forgotten how to lead. We forgot how to stand up and fight for ourselves. This can't continue. This can't. What's next? I'm scared to see what's next. Men are losing. We're pretty much lost now. We're done. We're losing our children. We're getting kicked out the homes. We're losing our kids. We're losing the court system.
We're losing our sanity.
We're losing our manhood. Men are forgetting how to be men. Men are scared to be men.
And we're letting the government raise our children and take care of us.
There is no reason on God's green earth that a man should not be allowed in his child's life. Period. There is no reason on God's green earth should people telling us that we have too much masculinity. There is no reason on God's green earth that women should be leading us.
And
there's no reason for it.
There's no reason for us not to think that we are equal.
Right. Yes, we're equal as human beings. Yes. But there's stuff that women can't do. There's jobs that women can't do. They say they can do it, but when they do it, no. They won't.
Well, I think I should clarify. We all have brains and capability.
Yes.
In that sense,
right.
We are equal. We're equal under the law. All those things, we are equal. But let's face it. Yes, men are going to be generally more physically able to do things that women can't.
Right.
There's going to be certain situations that a man can handle things better than a woman can.
Mm-hmm. Right.
You know, some of us we're not physically able to do certain things that other people can do. I mean, that way we are not equal. And that's a fact.
All right.
I mean, I can't.
Science.
I can't.
It's science.
I can't physically do the things that I used to do when I was younger.
Right.
I have.
That's because you're older now. I mean,
well, I have a disease that breaks down my bones deteriorate in my spine, and I'm not capable of doing things. You're going to be able to do things.
You could, right?
Yeah, exactly.
There you go.
But I'm just saying, you hear, like when we wanted to have people show their ID to vote.
Right.
And you hear the liberals say, well, black people can't, they don't know how to go get driver's licenses, or they don't know how to use a computer. And I'm sorry, but Tarek, even if you didn't know how to use a computer, you have the capability of learning how to use a computer.
Right. Yes, we have. Yes. If I wasn't learning how to use a computer, I know I can go learn how to use a computer.
I didn't always know how to use a computer, but I learned.
All right.
You didn't always know, but you learned.
Right.
I'm sure you know how to go down to the DMV and get a ID or a driver's license.
I've had identification ever since I was grown. So if you walk around with no identification as a grown-ass person, I would say either you're homeless or you hide for something. Even some homeless people got identification.
And some of them say that you don't have the capability of getting down there to do it. Well, you know what? Everybody has the capability of getting somewhere. If there's a will, there's a way. I promise.
And you have people fighting for this mess.
I mean, haven't you figured out how to get to the grocery store?
Yeah.
And
actually have people fighting for this mess. Oh, it's white supremacy. Everybody don't have identification. They don't.
Hey, I want a white person to have to use identification just as much as I want a black or Hispanic or anybody else. Okay?
Oh, Lord, man. This is crazy.
I'm sorry, but I mean, you can learn how to do things as well as I can learn how to do things. And that way we are equal.
There's nothing you can do that I can't do or even do better. I might be able to do even better than you. With no help, no assistance.
White men can't jump.
I don't need assistance to be better than you. But they want to make it seem as if black people need all this assistance to make it to life.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need assistance. I don't. I don't need any black privilege. Kyle don't need no white privilege. Hispanics don't need any privilege. Nobody needs privilege in America. We're all capable. As long as you got a brain, you can make it happen. You got people that don't have arms and legs and still do shit for themselves.
Yep.
They don't need assistance either.
Don't tell me that I'm entitled because I grew up in a neighborhood that was predominantly Hispanic and black. And we all had the capability of getting out of there.
But where's the privilege? You should be in a white community.
Well, I wasn't.
Kyle should be in an all-white community. He got white privilege.
You know that there was a drug bust 2 doors down from the house I grew up in. I was in junior high when that happened.
It's crazy. This privilege thing does not make sense. It just don't. Ladies and gentlemen, just stop and think about it. I think sometimes y'all just let people tell you these things and y'all just don't think. If there was privilege, if there's white privilege, white people wouldn't live next to you. They wouldn't. They wouldn't even shop at the same store with you.
I could care less who's shopping at the same store I'm shopping at.
if y'all had privilege, if they had privilege, they'd all have big houses and nice cars and fancy clothes, and we'd be the only ones looking stupid. We're like, why are all the white people rich and we poor? That's not going on. It's not. Nobody has privilege. Well, we do, but not to the point where it's outrageous. Like there's not like they're not giving all black. Well, they trying to. They trying to give us like what reparations?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they trying to give us reparations for some shit that we never saw before. I ain't never seen slavery.
And what do most poor people do when they get money? They blow it.
We waste it. We waste it on dumb stuff. It's not going to go to nothing good. What's it going to fix? Okay, mind it. Okay, say you give us reparations. What is it going to fix? Is it going to change slavery?
Is it going to make you love us anymore?
Yeah, is it going to make slavery go away if we give reparations? Is slavery is it going to go away? Is white supremacy going away after that?
From what I understand, those reparations that they were supposed to give,
I think some states are already doing it.
Oh God,
I think so. Yes, I think some states are already giving out reparations.
Well, from my understanding, the reparations that they were supposed to give, actually the land and all that stuff was somewhere else, but a lot of blacks fought against that back then because they didn't want to leave the country.
Right.
I could be wrong, but I believe that's how it went.
I don't need reparations. I don't need reparations. I don't need 40 acres and a mule. I don't need none of that. I could work and get it if I want it. If I want 40 acres and a mule, I can get off my ass and go work to get 40 acres and a mule. I don't need to hand it to me. I don't need my white brother handing me a check saying, hey, man, this is for your slavery.
And what would people do? Let's say that they were to give out that 40 acres. What if it was land that belonged to an indigenous person? Would you still take it?
I'm sure they would. I'm sure. And the same way they hand out reparations, they're going to gladly take it and cash it and spend it on whatever the hell they're going to spend it on.
Because I know California...
It's not going to change nothing. We're going to still have the same damn problem we have now.
Well, look what's going on.
No, it's going to make it worse. Because now you all going to be pissed because you are giving us a check for some shit we never saw before.
Well, get this. I believe California originally was going to give out $5 million. But
yes.
But somebody said that wasn't enough, that they needed $200 million. So that's never going to be enough. Let's say that everybody did get $5 million. You think they're going to be satisfied with that? Next year, they're going to be broke. And they're going to say, I need more.
How do you come up with this amount? How do you come up with an amount for slavery? How do you come up with amount? Let me figure out the amount for slavery. Hold on, let me put it together.
That'd be like if my great grandfather got into an accident and somebody owed him money, so I can go to that family now and say, I want what my grandfather was supposed to get, 5 or 6 generations ago.
Right.
That doesn't make any sense. And besides that, you can't stop with just black folks. What about the Asians that were in the internment camps back in the 40s? What about the Asians that were slaves back in the 1800s? What about the Irish?
We all have history of slavery.
All of us. What about the Jews? I mean,
everybody deserves reparations. If we're going to do that, everybody deserves it because everybody's been through it. Everybody.
And, Jews were slaves a lot longer than black folks were.
But school won't tell you that. School won't teach you that. School will teach you what they want to teach you.
And are you going to get reparations from the the families over in Africa that sold your ancestors?
Right.
And what about the blacks that their families they weren't ever slaves?
Right. So there's gonna be people getting reparations, and nobody in their family was slaves.
And I can tell you, my family was never prominent enough to own slaves, so do I have to pay for it?
Everybody didn't have slaves.
What about the black families that owned slaves in America?
Yes, black families had slaves too. Yes.
The first black slave owner was a black person.
Exactly. The very first one. But hey, keep listening to whoever.
Al Sharptongue.
Whoever you want to listen to. There's lies. The lies. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we kind of got off topic a little bit, but you understand what we're saying. Men, grab your nuts. Don't be scared of women. Don't be scared. Maybe, you know what? Maybe we need to bring back Million Man March. Bring back toxic masculinity. Maybe that's what happened. Maybe that Million Man March was too much toxic masculinity. That's why it went away.
Make toxic masculinity great again.
Yes. Make it great again. Less, because I don't know what's going to happen if we continue down this road. We may all be a bunch of confused people walking around.
Yeah. We pretty much are.
They want us all confused. They want us confused. They do. They want us all cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Be proud of who you are. Don't let society tell you any different. You know what? I am a straight white male, and I'm proud of it.
There you go. And I'm a proud, strong, straight black man that's teaching my son how to be a strong, proud black man too as well. And I'm not. Look, I'm gonna let you know right now. I'm not gonna allow you to take me out of my masculinity. It's just not gonna happen. It's not. I will die being a fucking toxic masculine male. I will die being toxic. I will not change for nobody.
Nope. And you know what?
Ladies and gentlemen, we went over our time today. We do that. We've been doing that the last couple of days.
We got a lot on our mind, man.
Yeah, a lot needs to be said. Yeah. I mean, we've been going on with this, but you know, it's up to you. It's up to you to see, listen, and change.
That's right. Don't let society tell you how to think.
It's going to take more than one black man and one white man to change it. Yep. It's going to take all of us, or a majority of us, for it to get back to normal. Small majority ain't going to work. It's going to take a majority of us to make it work and make it change.
That's right.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, today is let me see. Oh shit! You know what? Damn, ladies and gentlemen, I will not be with y'all tomorrow.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit! Yeah, I got a doctor's appointment tomorrow. I gotta see the eye doctor.
No Nico tomorrow?
Yeah. Oh shit! No Nico tomorrow. Oh damn. Well, look, y'all. I will be out of the loop tomorrow. Maybe my brother might want to do a show with Nico tomorrow. I don't know. But either way, if not, Nico will have his show tomorrow. Nico again, go check him out to get some more masculinity talk. Nico again, go check him out, Mr. Masculinity, if you need some pep in your step. All right? Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate y'all tuning into the show. Brother, you got any closing words?
Just y'all keep coming over to the channel. I appreciate you coming over to Vibes Broadcast. I don't get to speak my mind over there like I do here, but I have some great guests that are here to help inspire you, motivate you, and help you in different ways. And if not just for me, I mean, these folks have some great things to share, and it's for you. The show is for you, and continue to support us. I thank you for that. We've reached 2,529 subscribers.
Woo! That's what I'm talking about.
So right. I mean, it's still a small channel compared to a lot of others, but hey, we're growing, and it's because of y'all.
That's all it's about, is growing. That's it. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, please go check them out. The Boz Broadcast. He got life coaches. Hey, some of us need some coaching in our life. You know what I'm saying? Need help. Definitely check them out. Also, like I said before, go check out Nico Lagan. He tries to help men. He tries to help them. We try to help him too on this channel too. So, but he does it every day. Nico does it every day. He talks about bettering men. Yes, because we definitely need to get better, ladies and gentlemen. We need to get better. We need to get ourselves together. Be leaders that we're put on the earth to do. Be leaders. Be better husbands. Be better men. Be better fathers. That is our job on earth as men. Yes. It's not your job to lead us. It's not. Your job is to be feminine and to trust us as men to lead y'all the way that a man's supposed to lead.
And to our audience, we want to hear from you.
Yes, feel free to come in and talk, say something, leave a comment. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Y'all are watching. And that's good that y'all are watching. That's good that y'all going to other channels to subscribe and watch their content. It's good. But listen, don't just listen to us. I'm sure y'all got some opinions too. Tell us how y'all think.
That's right. You don't have to agree with us.
Yeah, you don't got to agree. You don't.
You have the right to disagree.
Exactly. If you like the show, say, hey, man, I like it. If you think the show sucks, say, guess what, man? I think our show sucks. It's okay. I'm not going to beat you up. Maybe I think I'm going to beat you up and curse you out. I'm not. I'm not going to curse you out. I promise. Say you like the show. Say you don't like the show. It's how you feel. Feel free. It's a free country. Well, sort of.
Yep. And we're not here just to pick on black folks and women.
No, this is a worldwide issue.
That's right.
Worldwide issue. It's not a black thing. It's not a white thing. It's not a Hispanic thing. It's a worldwide thing. And all of us are suffering together. Yep. Every last one of us. There is no supremacy. There is none. There is none. If there was supremacy, we would be segregated. And we're not segregated. We're not.
I don't want to be segregated.
None of us want to. All of us, we're supposed to be all brothers and sisters.
That's right.
And this right here is my brother. I've already adopted him. We adopted each other a long time ago.
Yep.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, listen. We'll be back Monday. We'll be back Monday, 9 a.m. Eastern Time, 8 a.m. Central Time. We'll be back.
Hopefully, we'll have a guest next week.
Oh yes, very very interesting guy. Yes, I'm looking forward to talking to him too. That'd be interesting.
What day should I suggest that he come on?
Shoot, we could do it Monday. If you come on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
I'll ask him
if you want to be part of the masculinity talk, he can come on Friday.
he should probably have his own show.
Okay. I agree. So Monday to Thursday is good. Oh man. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, look, love y'all, man. Appreciate you so much. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Turn your notifications on again. Turn your notifications on. Turn them on. Please turn them on so you can see this live.
Turn it on again.
Yes. Turn them on. Yes.
And watch out, because YouTube likes to unsubscribe people.
That too. Oh, if y'all didn't know, yesterday YouTube went out for 2 minutes. What's that about?
Trump must came on.
Maybe there's something to start to think about and worry about. What if there's no internet? What if the internet crashes?
Maybe the world be a better place.
Well, the Surgeon General says it's bad. He says the social media, the internet is bad for you. It's bad for your health and bad for children.
I believe it.
Maybe that means he's in never mind. I ain't gonna say it. But anyway, you just think about it, ladies and gentlemen. YouTube crashed for 2 minutes yesterday. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, love y'all. We will see you all on Monday. Enjoy your weekend. Subscribe to the Vibes Broadcast. Subscribe to Nico Lagan. Like, share, comment, subscribe to those guys. And we'll see you all Monday. Brother, I'm out. Love you like a fat boy love cake. And we are out of here.
The vision is clear. I'm making all things right. Tighten the screws, cause last night I almost died. I'll see you in the morning, I'll save you. Come on, let's talk, just me and you. Something's going on, there's pain inside. We'll figure it out, we'll take the time. I'll see you in the morning, I'll save you. Come on, let's talk, just me and you. Something's going on, there's pain inside. We'll figure it out, we'll take the